Hey there, CPO here, and I have another product spotlight for you. This one comes to us from Superchips. This is the TrailDash 2. Particularly, this is the TrailDash 2, now compatible with 2015 and 2016 Jeep Wranglers. So some of you may or may not be aware, but starting with the 2015 model year for the Wrangler, Jeep has decided to lock down the ECM. So tuners don't really get a chance to talk to the computer because of the encryption involved and how they have it locked down. So it's taken a little while, but Superchips has finally figured out a way around it. Unfortunately for us, it also requires getting an unlocked ECM and then swapping that out with our stock ECM. Alternatively, you can send in your own ECM and they'll unlock it and send it back to you, but who wants to be down that long while you wait? So they're willing to cross ship it for you so that you can get your vehicle swapped out. So anyway, the TrailDash 2, this is like a supercomputer for your vehicle, and they're available for a lot of vehicles, but it so happens I'm putting mine on my 2015 Jeep Wrangler JKU. Alright, so what are the features of this new TrailDash 2 from Superchips? Well, it's got a slim, sleek case design. That's what they say, but I have to agree with them. It's a lot smaller, actually, than I expected it to be. I watched a lot of videos and looked at some product photos online, and it's really kind of hard to get a feel for the size, but this is my iPhone 6, not the Plus, the regular size, and as you can see, in comparison, this thing isn't too big. Like I said, I'm shocked. It was smaller than I expected it to be. But it does have a 5-inch full-color touch display. So small, but feature-packed. I haven't played with everything yet because, quite frankly, I just got it. And I've got some work to do to get it installed because obviously I have to deal with an ECM swap. Don't worry, I'll show you that process in a future video. It's actually quite easy. But one thing I do know about this is it does have the ability to have custom color gauges and displays, which means there's likely to be an orange somewhere in here that I can bring out. So it's got multiple gauge screen layouts, and you can custom configure them. It also has switches that can be customized to power accessories. I'll talk about that here in a second. Fully customizable background, cool. Easy menu navigation. It's got a notification system. It may be smarter than the rest of the vehicle, actually. For power, it uses a single HDMI interface, and that's all that's needed to both power and connect to your vehicle. So it has the option of having both analog and digital gauge displays for you old-timers that like to see needles. It's got a light meter on the front that will auto-dim the display when it's dark and brighten it back up again when it's bright outside. It's got a mileage coach, which can help you with fuel economy. It's got all kinds of data logging stuff. And of course, it's a tuner, right? So you can have performance tuning or fuel economy tuning. There's a tune for crawling or towing. It can do all that on top of the other configuration that you can get from like a flash pack or a flash cal. You can adjust your tire size so that your speedometer and your shift points are right. You can adjust your TPMS system, and that's actually one thing I'm looking forward to a lot is with the unlocked ECM, I should be able to set specific tire pressure ranges for what I want my vehicle to have, not what the factory says. Unfortunately, with the 2015, I'm kind of stuck with either flashing TPMS lights or disabling entirely until now. This is going to give me the ability to go in and customize that. You can also do daytime running light modes and one-touch blinker, headlamp delay, horn chirps, all that kind of stuff. If you have a Rubicon, you can also control your lockers and your sway bar disconnect from the display. I mentioned before that you can have switches that would control accessories. So it's EAS compatible, which is expandable accessory system. So there's these connectors that can plug into the cable. It doesn't plug into the back of the TrailDash, but it plugs into the cable so you can have everything tucked away nicely. One of these allows you to connect up to 2 accessories, anything with an on-off switch basically that's controlled with a relay. You can trigger the relay using the TrailDash 2 and these connectors. The other cool thing is if you've got a few of these, you can actually piggyback them together. I believe you can piggyback like 8 of these things together, and each one of these can control 2 different accessories. So just what I have right here, I can control 4 accessories with the TrailDash 2. So again, and all of this is kind of plugged into wiring on the back end, like behind the dash or wherever you want to put it. But you don't have a whole bunch of wires coming off of this. You only have that one HDMI cable. More on that later. I'll be doing a video showing that off. But for now, just wanted to do a quick product sort of highlight on the Superchips TrailDash 2, now available for 2015, 2016 Jeep Wranglers, which is awesome. Thank you, Superchips. So stay tuned for the video on getting this thing updated and doing my ECM swap and then install. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.